My name is Hoon Eng. I am currently an associate professor in the School of Medicine at the National University of Singapore. But for the past 2 years, I've actually been working with Yale NUS College as a director in the Office of the Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, helping with faculty hiring, some curriculum development, and so forth. I'm originally from Malaysia, but obviously I've been living in Singapore now for many years. I am actually one of the 3 original founders of the AWLU project. I had previously worked for about 3 years with another university for women called the Asian University for Women, another liberal arts institution that was based in Bangladesh. And after I stopped working there in 2010, together with 2 other friends of mine who are also alumni from a women's college called Smith College in the United States, we decided that this was a really good idea to have a liberal arts university for women, but more focused on leadership, and to be situated in another country in Asia that would have a better, more stable infrastructure to support an institution like this. So we decided to found this AWLU project. Sure. The university in Bangladesh, the Asian University for Women, or AWW for short, had a wonderful mission, and one of the stated aims was to reach out to less privileged women in Asia, which meant that a huge proportion of the students at AWW had to be on financial aid. And so I thought that this would be rather difficult to be financially sustainable in the long run. So that was a major issue. The other, of course, is that it is situated in Bangladesh, a developing country, and while I think Bangladesh has been making great strides in its development, there was still a lot of issues with the infrastructure, which gave rise to all kinds of problems. The electricity supply was not very stable, internet access was also problematic and extremely expensive. And trying to, I felt that trying to attract students from families who would be able to pay fees to an institution in Bangladesh is highly problematic. And so my friends and I, my 2 colleagues who are Barbara Howe and Mona Sinha, the 3 of us felt that a liberal arts university for women focused on leadership in Asia was still a very important project that we should be working on, but that we needed to look for another country where it would be more sustainable. Well, I went to an all-women's college, Smith College in the United States, and there I saw it as a place where women could have positions of leadership, throughout their careers there. There were wonderful role models in terms of many of our professors who are very accomplished women. In terms also of our alumni from the college who were in many positions of leadership in all sections of society, in politics, for example, and in the commercial world, and so forth. So that, I think, gave the 3 of us also the idea that we should have a university like this in Asia, which would give Asian women the opportunity to also gain from such an environment and such a curriculum like the liberal arts curriculum, which would be more focused on critical thinking, communication, and so forth. Yeah. I was very lucky in the sense that I had been given the opportunity to go and attend Smith College on full financial aid from the college, and I felt that more women in Asia should also be given this kind of opportunity if possible. And I also, of course, believe very strongly in the benefits of a liberal arts education in training graduates to be very effective citizens as well as leaders in whatever field they might end up working in. I see great potential. There is now increased interest in liberal arts institutions. So, for example, the one that I'm working in right now, Yale NUS College, has received tremendous interest and support. I think the numbers of applications for places at Yale NUS College is very, very high. There's tremendous interest also in other countries in Asia. For example, Hong Kong has just started, to increase in their university system to increase access to liberal arts type of courses. Similarly, in Korea and in China, there is also, of course, interest in India in this kind of education. So I see great potential. And of course, Malaysia, which is where we are planning to situate the AWLU, is trying to be an education hub for Asia and has been very, very supportive of a university like this. Yeah, I think some of the, of course, a major challenge is in trying to get financial support for a university like this, because any institution of higher learning cannot just be supported through fees alone. There's always, you always need to have, some endowment and so forth. So I see that as a big challenge. The second challenge, I guess, is really in going out and getting good students who would be interested to come to an institution like this. So that is a challenge, but we've done a little bit of work in trying to find out if there would be interest in an institution like this for women. And we think that there will be. I had earlier said that there is strong interest in a liberal arts education. We feel that if it's only for women, that there may be still families in Asia who are still a little conservative and who would prefer for their daughters to go to an all-women's institution. But at the same time, of course, we also think that many young women who are interested in being educated in an environment where they have the opportunities to be leaders would also be interested in an institution like AWLU. AWLU is an institution that will educate women to lead and to give back to their communities.